Hi guys, this is Sin. In this video, I'm going to show you iDidIt version 1.4. Let's start off with showcasing to you the new logo we created for the application. This was all handmade, hand done using Illustrator. So you can see it's a much different logo than in version 1.1 and 1.2. This logo, I think, made its appearance in 1.3. So you can see it's pretty cool. It's got the check mark that you've grown to love and the little star for your favorite icon there. So let's go ahead and start the simulator so you can see version 1.4 of iDidIt. So you bring up the simulator and there's the new icon. You bring it up, it's got a new launch image which you just barely saw there. But by and large, this is the new version of iDidIt. One of the things that we didn't cover, actually several things we didn't cover from the previous video, is the calendar view. If you go into the calendar view, you can actually visually see the calendar view for the task so that you can see what days of the month you've completed that particular task. You can also edit the calendar and make corrections as necessary. Click down there. So let's go back to the task. One of the cool things you can do since version 1.3 is social networking. You can actually post your achievements or goals in Facebook, Twitter, and even copy your database in Dropbox. You can also email it to friends and family as well as text message. The simulator does not allow you to perform text messaging. That's why the icon does not appear there. So let's, for instance, select Facebook. And let's go ahead and post this only to me so that not everybody in the world sees that, just for this video anyway. So if we were to go to Facebook, if we go to my profile, you notice there's nothing there yet. But if we refresh the screen here, should come up in a moment. There we go. You notice that it actually did get posted in Facebook. So the same thing happens when you share it in Twitter and whatnot. Now, one of the coolest new feature in version 1.4 is actually the Dropbox integration. With the Dropbox integration, this is of course connecting to my Dropbox account. You can actually restore and back up your database to Dropbox. So for instance, if I wanted to restore my wife's database here, this is a copy of her iDidIt database from her iPhone. You can see she has 183 tasks. And you can see right there. So one of the features that we have here as far as the Dropbox integration is when you restore it, it actually makes a backup prior to the restoration process, just in case you forgot to back up. You can see there's a file here that says before restore. So if I were to restore it to my version of the database, you can see I don't use iDidIt quite as often as my wife does. So that's kind of cool with the Dropbox integration, is that you can finally now share data between your iPhone and iPad. And in future versions of iDidIt, we'll be using iCloud, so you'll be able to synchronize your data across all your iOS devices. Anyway, this is Sin, and I just wanted to give you a quick preview of what's new in version 1.4.